Three Italians and a huge bloke from Sheffield and his son walk into a barbershop. What ensues? Well, stay tuned. I'm Dave, and you're watching Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Everybody, welcome to Sunday morning. It is an absolute gorgeous day here in southern Arizona. The sky is blue, the mountains are bright, and it's going to be a nice middle 70s day today. Just absolutely beautiful. This whole week we're supposed to be in the 70s and the 50s, so it's gorgeous. So anyhow, here's to you this morning. Speaking of, a couple of administrative things. Don't forget to come and visit us at www.theshavingcadre.com. We feel that we are the finest gentlemanly shaving and other pursuit forums on the interwebs. Self-moderated, free to join. Come join us. Be a good guy. Take care of us. Anyhow, also, this mug represents my partner, Nurse Dave. Drinks and Daves, Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific. 6 p.m. in the real world. But yeah, 5 p.m. Pacific. And this year is going to be all about Thanksgiving again, because apparently Dave and I can't come up with a fresh idea to save our ass. Anyways, so what do you say we shave, shall we? I guess I do have to do one admission, and this is more for Chuck Priest than anybody else. Yes, I admit it in front of God and everybody and my 1,600 subscribers, I have converted to bowl lathering on a full-time basis. Now, that's not to say that I'm not going to face lather, but I have to admit that I have finally found although I got fairly consistent lather, face lathering, depending on how much water you added, it could get, sometimes a little off. Plus, I find with bowl lathering, I can pretty much use any brush because the water's controlled in the bowl. And it's just one extra step that I didn't think I needed, but as I've been doing it for the last, I think 2 weeks now, I have to say I'm a convert. So bowl latherers rejoice. You convinced Barber Dave to become a bowl latherer, and in large part due to this Turkish lather bowl, or yogurt cup, whatever the case may be. So the Italian Shave Week has turned into the Italian Shave Marathon. I did not realize I had this many Italian products. But as it is right now, I can see myself, and I'm going to do a couple more videos this week because I am on vacation for the Thanksgiving holiday. But what I've realized is I've not even gone through half of my Italian products. So we're going to be doing that, hence the reason why Italia. So anyhow, and you saw the opening, and I'm going to tease you a little bit and see if you can figure it out. But we'll let you know at the end what it is when 3 Italians and one really large bloke from Sheffield and his son walk into a barbershop. Oh, and yeah, we're going to do a straight shave today, in case you haven't figured that out. I want to thank everybody. We're just over 1,600, so we're getting there. 400 more to go, and I give away the watch. And I told everybody I'd give a hint. This is a brand new watch that I purchased specifically for the 2,000 member or 2,000 subscriber giveaway. There's going to be some other stuff to go with it, because to me, that's a milestone. Those of you that are really into watches and maybe watch some of the watch videos and stuff like that, I'll give you a hint. This brand is considered to not only be top tier, but it is considered to be God tier. And military people will love it. That's the only hint I'm giving you. The soap I'm using today we'll go over, but it's one of my favorite. Italian, of course. And it is just, it was the top soap in the den for quite a long time. Unfortunately, it's all but unobtainium because the company is no longer producing it. You can find the soap in the wild. I think a couple of, I think Pasteur still carries it. Maybe Small Flower that has their, I think they have what's in stock and that's it because I don't think they're getting any more. But more importantly, the original container that it came in doesn't exist anymore. They've gone to more of a plastic container, or they did before they called it quits. But it's just absolutely perfect. I use this soap in the summer very often. Not too much in the fall, but I wanted to continue Italian Shave Week, but I wanted to break it up a little bit because I've been using SV almost exclusively, and I'm actually getting to the point now where I can't remember which one I used and which one I didn't. Because I think when I started all this, I'll have to go through my videos. I want to say I started with Boelis Panama. But so there may be a repeat. All I know is I'm going to finish it with my absolute favorite Italian shave soap and scent. The razor I'm using has been stropped 30 on linen. And to answer, I think I already answered this question, but somebody asked, do I use any type of paste or anything like that on the linen? No, I do it au naturel. And then on the, I used, so 30 on linen, 30 on leather. And I went a little bit spastic on the convex bench hone, or strop rather. I did 60 on it, so the edge feels really good. The edge feels really, really good. So hope everybody's having a good, blessed Sunday. I also hope that you're going to be able to spend time with your families and friends for Thanksgiving. You know, although 2024 was a little bit of a dumpster fire in a lot of ways, sure as heck a lot better than our era of COVID days. And so I've got a lot to be thankful for. The only thing I'm sad about is usually we try, although we've only done it once, we try to go up and see my partner in the shaving cadre, Chad Vargo and his family, for Thanksgiving. And we've never met Emily, their newest child, young daughter. But Connor always liked to play with Kona, and then we have Leica now, and we were going to go up, but my wife's sister lost her husband, so she's by herself. So we're going to stay home this Thanksgiving. But I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving with family. The only thing I will say for bowl lathering, and this may just be me, but it seems like there's a little bit more waste as far as, soap going down the drain and then cleaning out. I'm still dialing in, because I'm actually bowl lathering with hard soaps too. I'll take a little dollop and press it into the bowl. And I'm still working on the exact amount, because there has been some times when I have overdone it and have a big disc of soap in the bottom of the bowl, and I just recycle it, put it back into the thing, but we're getting there. What I've found with the triple milled hard soaps, you can either load on the brush and then go to the bowl, which to me is redundant. It's redundant. Why do that? You might as well just face lather. Or I'll take some shavings out of the soap container and soak those, and that's been working pretty well. So we're getting there. And it's funny because I've taken my Captain's Choice lather bowl to the shop, and I use that exclusively there. So I've bowl lathered for a long time, because in the world of barbering, you cannot face lather because you can't cross-contaminate. And either that, or I'm using a hot lather machine that's got Campbell's shaving cream in it, which is actually pretty darn good for a pre-mixed type of shaving cream. It's perfect for a hot shave. But in the shop, I either use obviously Hombre's Barbershop and those products, or Pro Rosso, because it's real easy to whip up. And a lot of times what I'll do to make sure that that lather gets hot is I'll take the bowl lather it and get it ready, and then add some of the Campbell's hot lather, and that heats up the whole thing. And so that works out really, really well. A little bit of cleanup. Now this is one of the few soaps that I will squeeze every last drop of soap from the bowl and spread it on my face, kind of as a post-shave lather, because I don't want to waste an ounce of it. I've got a ton of it, but because when they went out of business, I went a little wild. But the only other soap I do that with is SV70th. Kind of did a little backwards today. And if those of you that are straight razor aficionados, once you get to the point where you're comfortable enough to do the buffing and the windshield wiper techniques on any areas, I strongly suggest doing the flat blading or flat planing. I think it really finishes the shave, but you need to really know what you're doing, because you can basically slice your neck in half if you don't. Beautiful DS BBS shave. see what the alum says, and then we will talk about those 3 Italians and the large bloke from Sheffield and his son. It's a little bit heavy-handed in a couple of spots, but that's due primarily to the size of the razor and its heft. I have a tendency to always be a little off on that one. Oh, I put the alum on before I'm going to have to waste all this soap. That's crying. So we'll get cleaned up here and we'll go over everything. Oh, and these lather bowls, I mean, like I said, I'm new to the game. These lather bowls you can get on Amazon for like $9, $6, whatever they are. And they're just a hand-hammered copper Turkish bowl. But I'll tell you what, there's something magical about them because they really, really, really keep the lather in. It aerates the lather. I'm really impressed. Now, I know a lot of these will patina over time. And mine's actually staying pretty good so far. But it's no one will be the same. So check out Amazon, or there's a couple other places where you can find them. Do a quick cold water rinse. Oh, just perfect. Yeah, we're sticking with an Italian theme, even though this is made out of Hesperia, California, but it's got an Italian theme to it, and that's CBL Lizia Cubebe as far as the witch hazel. Just a fantastic witch hazel. One of the strongest fragranted witch hazels. Using that pure Lizia Cubebe extra, our plant. It's just wonderful. Feels good on the face. I'll let that dry down a little bit. Okay, let's talk about it. Well, first of all, the first Italian. If you haven't guessed it already, Panna Crema Nuova Verde. This is just top tier, god tier. Second one in the den, third one in the den. It's always top. And you can still get this in the plastic containers. I think through a couple of places they'll have it. This is a terracotta bowl that they used to, all of them used to come in this. And for the price, I think they were like $44 for the whole thing. And this will last you forever. But you can't get these anymore. So I cherish this. It's heavy, very, very nice. I hope I never drop it. So that's Italian number 1. Italian number 2. Sorrentino, Pillars of Creation. Just a wonderful, wonderful brush. And, of course, it's Italian via Michigan. But Eric's a good friend, and he makes a tremendous brush. We're hoping at some point he gets back into the brush world again. You've seen the Lizia Cubebe, and the third Italian really is kind of goes with the first Italian, and that's Panna Crema Nuova Verde Aftershave Balm. This is a very lightly scented balm. You can barely smell it, but it has hints of the green, and it emulsifies. In my opinion, it almost emulsifies too quick. So you find yourself using a little bit more, but very protecting. And just a hint to keep the soap fragrance moving along. Okay, the big bloke from Sheffield and his son. You probably figured it out. That's right. The Wostenholm and Son. 8/8 for barber use. This is a beast of a razor. So there's your big bloke. And what resulted and what ensued? Just a fantastic shave. And then our final Italian for the day, if I can figure out which drawer to put this in. Don't pardon that. Our final, well, we're going to do some talc first. Let's do some talc. And I'm using a British talc today. And this is Yardley. And I think this is Classic. So it's just a pure talc scent that won't hurt any of the fragrances that you're using both in the soap, and if nothing else, it enhances it a little bit. And I'll say it once, I'll say it a billion times. If your barber isn't using talc and doing it like this at the end of your shave, the end of your haircut, something's wrong. It's old-fashioned. Okay, and for our final Italian today, one of my favorites. I don't have this the Profumo. I've been wanting to get it, and hopefully maybe Santa Claus will bring it to me. But this is Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani. So our final Italian for the day. And this literally is the perfect match, and I haven't found another one yet more perfect for a Panna Crema Nuova Verde. It is just absolutely perfect with it. It enhances it. It smells a lot like it. And it's the stuff that you can just spray on liberally. All right, that's it, kids. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Barber Dave Shaves and Such, where 3 Italians and a large bloke from Sheffield and his son walk into a barbershop. Anyhow, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate your subscriptions. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We usually do our shaves on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Jesus, David. Get old. This is what happens. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Anyway, I'll probably be doing, and the reason why I thought this is I'll probably be doing some more shaves this week since I'm off for the week. Anyhow, I'm Dave. This has been Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Have a great day and a blessed Sunday. See you soon.